Hello and welcome back to After the End. Last time we survived the civil wars within our country, but this time we have to figure out how we're going to survive long term. So, first of all, succession. Who will be president after us? Well, we have two different routes. The first is gathering hooks on as many people as we can. You get a hook, you use the hook to get them to vote for you, and then you get enough of those hooks that you can choose the next person via those votes. The second option is that we survive 14 years. If we survive 14 years, we pass DEFCON 1, which will then allow us to simply pick our vice president. Problem with DEFCON 1 is it reduces domain taxes, which means that even more of your money is in vassal taxes. The problem with more of our money being in vassal taxes is our vassal taxes are currently reduced by 95% due to being over our vassal limit. So we'd really like to fix our vassal limit if we're going to go down that path. So that's step number one. That's problem number one for us. Problem number two is that the realm is probably going to fall apart again anyway the moment that all of these not allowed to be in faction things wear off, which is a problem. So yeah, we'll see. Although the other thing is, if we can live 14 years and get to DEFCON 1, we can revoke titles, which means that we can revoke titles that don't need to exist anymore and reduce our number of vassals that way, which is huge. But yeah, we can't do that until, 14 years have passed. So we're kind of in a weird spot where it's like, I really hope our character lives another 14 years. But anyway, I also just want to have a look at our capital, which is currently Washington. Sorry, Washington? Yes. No disease. Okay. Just want to check we're not currently in a disease. Okay. What else have we got here? Enter seclusion, isolate capital, above vassal limit by 27. You go on a university visit. I can transfer one vassal, and now only over by 26. Yes. You can appoint Accolade successors. Okay, let's have a look at our accolades. I'm just seeing if there's anything easy we can do. Inactive accolade has nobody for it currently. Life. We have a successor. Actually, I'm going to clear you for a second. I'm just going to click the force button so that you can't be knocked out of being a veteran. There we go. And then apparently we have the veteran of the Bellflower, which we're going to call the American Dream, which I think is what we had in there before. That's going to be... clear. That's going to be you. Perfect. And then we're going to look for somebody for that, which I think we already are. I'm sure we already are. But we can check restore accolades anyway and see. Can't do it for another year. Okay, so in a year we can do that. Station men at arms. Okay. I can station you where? Over here. Okay. Actually, do I want to hold these two bits of land? They both look like they should be part of Altiplano. You should desire them, but I'm going to grant you them anyway. There we go. Right. That's fine. Can I still station men at arms? I can. Okay. You're going to be stationed all the way over here in Washington. Wonderful. So station men at arms should now disappear, right? No? Okay, I still got more I need to station. Ah, I'm missing Manhattan. Now are we good? Yes. Okay. I have a bunch of people in my prison. Let's figure out what we're doing with them. So first of all, by rank, I have Hot Quebec. Now, I can't revoke your title. I have no way of revoking your titles, unfortunately. It's just impossible for us to do, even though you rose up against us. So we have a valid reason to revoke titles. We just can't. You don't get a vote in our election, so I am going to ransom you for 200 gold. Basse Quebec, same thing here. I'm going to ransom you for 200 gold. Here, Nunavik, I'm going to ransom you for 200 gold. And then Aurora, I'm also going to ransom you for 200 gold. Leader Claude of the Populist Uprising, I'm going to ransom you for 100 gold. Same with Leader Jerry. So it's a huge amount of money we've just made. Representative Kim of the Rhineland. Where is Rhineland? Rhineland is there, so this is within the papacy. I'm going to ransom you because you probably don't have a vote. Ryan Fletcher. I am going to get a weak hook for you. Deputy Clay. So you are the wife of India. Oh, sorry, you're the husband of Indiana. Your wife is in charge of Indiana, was what I was trying to say. So I said the two things in one sentence. I already have Indiana voting for me, so I'm going to take 100 gold. You are the child of... Well, yeah, you're within Michigan. So can I get a hook on Michigan for this? Governor Constance, that'd be of Indiana. Yeah, okay, so no. Volans Volkman. I'm going to gain a hook and let you go. Heather Shepherd. I'm going to get 10 gold. I can't get anything for you apparently because we're waiting for another proposal. Surrogate Manon. Can't get anything. Lindell. I can't get anything. Deputy Jasper of Missouri. So you are the child of May of Missouri, who I don't think is voting for us right now. I'd like a hook on Governor May, please. Dick Pavlik. I'm going to recruit you. Seems okay at fighting. Surrogate Myrtle is just some person. Who I'm going to recruit. I'm going to recruit you as well. Trisha, I'm going to get ourselves a weak hook. And Nompashtika, I'm going to get ourselves a weak hook. Right. Let's wait. So a bunch of money coming in. You want us to enter into a mutual alliance. My niece Rosa. Okay. Fine. Whatever. Got some money. We have a cat. Our cat is going to be called Poos. Right. Right. I now have a hook on Missouri. So now I want to go in here. I want to find Missouri and I want to get them to vote for me. So Missouri. Hoping they're not already voting for me. We'll have a look in a second. You know, I could have checked it on the voting screen because the only people who are voting... Oh, there we go. There's Missouri. I was going to say the only people who are voting for us are the ones we forced, so that's fine. Got a little bit more there. We're almost second in line. It's not bad. Okay. Cool. 3 prisoners can be ransomed. Oh, we'll wait a little bit. Yeah, wait for all these to go through. Okay. That's all fine. Prisoners can be ransomed. Pause. There we go. Right, 50 gold. That's Indiana, who are already voting for us. 10 gold. Okay. Wait a little bit. Ask leave for troops. I'm going to deny you. 10 gold. 50 gold. Nothing. Okay. And there we go. 10 gold. Right. So huge amounts of money I just gained there. Plus just some random legitimacy apparently. You can station men at arms. I've just inherited a duchy. District of West Tennessee. So West Tennessee should be part of Carolina. So I'm going to grant you the District of West Tennessee. Right. That's fine. Wait a second or two. But we also have Bowling Green. Bowling Green should be part of the state of Grand Virginia. Grant you Bowling Green. Sunflower. That should be part of Magnolia, which is actually Louisiana right now. Okay. And yes, we're keeping that one. Alright. That's fine. What is the dangerous faction? Atlantan Redemption Populists. Why do you hate me? Evil. Oh. Okay, Treasury Department is helping us on this, apparently. Due to the popular... Yeah, okay. Liege per vassal gets popular opinion. Alright. Cultural acceptance. But that's his cultural acceptance, not my cultural acceptance. Yeah, so this is all buffs from Jonah. Okay. It's not ideal. Yeah, I'd like to be a little bit stronger then to get that faction to disappear. But I guess if it's gonna fire over here, right? Because if it's in Jonah's territory, it'll fire in this area. So if it fires in this area, that's still fine. Also, do you only hold this land? You do, so you should probably just have that as a vassal. Cool. But yeah, if it's in Jonah's land, that might be okay, because we could just come down from our capital easily to get to it. So I'm not that bothered. Let's do a little sorting out of vassals. Let's do direct vassals, sort by rank. And then let's go like this. So, you, Dawson Creek. Dawson Creek should be part of Uchaga. So I'm going to grant you that vassal. It's weird that you don't desire it, but anyway. That is not my vassal. Okay. So that would explain why I can't sort them out. Next, we have you of Warner. You're part of, yeah, this land that we can't create yet. Well, actually, can I create that kingdom? I could. I could create the kingdom of High Desert. And then that would be fine. Then we would be your de jure liege as well. Okay. Let's create the kingdom of High Desert. Let's have a look here. I am now your de jure liege. If you liked us, you would join us. You would join us. Wonderful. Crater. You'd also join us. Perfect. Grab those two. Just need to wait for them to be my vassal before I give away the land. Right, and then we give it to Warner. Actually, I'm going to give it to you because you're the larger vassal in the territory. Estate of High Desert. Cool. Seems good to me. Okay, so let's reduce the number of vassals we have a little bit. How many am I over now? 22. Okay, that's still quite a lot, but anyway. We have this person, part of Newfoundland, but I kind of think is part of Basse Quebec in our world. Right, that's fine. 21 over. You. I think I'm just gonna make you part of Alaska. I'm allowed to. Let's just make you part of Alaska. Why are you unhappy? Desires this. Okay. You want St. Lawrence. You know what, Alaska? It's horrible in terms of our borders, but you can have it. Now why do you hate me? You just kind of do. Okay, that's fine. So how many am I over now? I'm over 19. Next. Representative of Ferry. Ferry is part of Columbia. But actually in our world, I think it's Idaho. We're just going to put you under there. Now, am I making the borders worse long term? Maybe. But short term, I'm fixing issues. Castilla? Castilla, I think, although it's part of Front Range, it's actually part of this land for us. There we go. Right. How many am I over? We're 17. Still getting there. Okay, so you're... yeah, obviously part of Empire State. This land here, this senator... you should be part of Great Coast, but Great Coast could easily just be Caledonia. Actually, they don't border each other. They're part of this land. There we go. Probably should have done this much earlier, but this is fine. You're part of... oh, you're not landed. Okay. We're looking for... landed. There we go. So we have you... this person... you know what, both of you? You're part of that land now. There we go. Am I now actually not taking as many negatives? I don't think I am. Yeah, look at that. I think I'm actually making money. It's only minus 70% now. That's what we're talking about. Okay, just be a little bit more aggressive with it. I might keep the ones in the Empire State, but like Denver here, it's right in the center of our territory. It should be front range, but Denver could actually be Peace Guard. Yeah, let's do that. Are you... you're Rushmore. I see. That's fine. Next, we have you. I mean, that's definitely part of Idaho. Yeah. Definitely. Right. That's fine. Slowly fixing our issues. One of these at a time. There's Jimmy. La Habana. Yeah, I'm going to say that La Habana is part of Epcot. There we go. That's fine. Next. Yeah. I could move these ones, I suppose, but they're fine. You're quite clearly part of that one. Right. Who's next? Long Island, Albany, New Haven. Yeah, these are all our Empire State ones, and then there. Okay, so we could give away the Empire State ones as well. I think I'm okay now. Yeah. So now we're making a lot more money. And we have a lot more levies, which I think is the more important thing, because that's going to kill the factions. Right. Let's chill. Let's just let that go. So our levies are going up. We should be reducing the power of the factions. Ooh, new thing here. Okay. Delegated authority. Powerful vassal opinion +5, and powerful vassals on the council give us more. I kind of like that, actually. That's pretty good for us right now. Yeah, let's take delegated authority. Okay. Awesome. What are these? Reunite America, we can do again. Oh, that's the state of High Desert. Yeah, we'll do that. Okay. Enter seclusion. Is that disease near us? No, it's not even, like, close. Cool. I will uncover the truth soon about this person, or I will take my time with this. Get studied personality. I'll take my time because we're about to get to the 5th key, and then we can fire it. Okay. Continue letting traitors be known to all. I've been invited to this person's funeral, but it's not this person's funeral. It's a funeral for someone this person knows. So that could be for our grandfather, I suppose. Maybe. Like, whose funeral are you holding? Let me just check something. Can I hold a funeral for our grandfather? Funeral. Here. Deceased. No. So that is probably our grandfather then. Okay. That is absolute miles away. It might still be a good idea. Yeah? Yeah? Let's go. So, let's start with, what do we need? So we need somebody who's good with forests. We'll do a forest guide. And is the other one hills? So maybe a mountaineer. Oh no, we'll just hire mercenary guards. There we go. Seems good to me. Customize route. Let's start by going to there. Actually, yeah, we'll start by going to there. Then we'll go to Richmond. Then we'll go to Chapel Hill. That gets us down here. Next, we're going to cut over to... Ooh, the hills are a little too dangerous. Yeah, I might just leave it there. Might just do that. Yeah, these are all hills, unfortunately. Virginia Beach? No, I'll just leave it as it is. Let's do that. Travel. Right, can I see who the funeral's for? Deceased is this random person called Raj. Wonderful. Not really what I was looking for, but that's okay. Right, take 2 days of speed there. I'm moving around. I can seize the moment here. Woman of unusual skills. I would love to get wise woman. Thank you. Right, we can now fire that at 92%. I failed to get a hook with 92% success. Wonderful. Find somebody with high score who isn't going to die soon. Tiana might be our best option, although this guy's the one I'm looking for. 30-year-old, let's fabricate a hook on you. Wonderful. Everyone's in. Perfect. Right. Clear that out, if I can. Perfect. Clear that out. In here, you're still helping my schemes, that's fine. Let's go. House members gained an appointment. Says Senator Lizzie of Tennessee. Hopefully she's going to vote for us. As in for our candidate. But we'll see. She should like it that it's the same dynasty. That's all okay. I visited a university. Didn't go to it, just visited it like as we walked past. Lines about legacy. Say it's truly heartfelt. Right. I'm not going to take the 1% chance we die. I'm going to give you a donation, I guess. The level of devotion went up, which means that people who are my same faith like me better. That's good. Let traits be known to all there. I can get improved pastures in Washington. Yeah, let's increase the amount of money we're getting. No diseases here. Okay. What's our goal at this thing? To mourn? Can't espouse legitimacy? I guess it's to mourn. That's fine. To mourn this person I don't know. Right. That's fine. More flu spreading. We're heading down here. And... funeral, we have arrived. I'll never forget this random person I don't know. Right, I can never forget him because I don't know who he is. Seems fair to me. How many am I above? I'm above 10. Okay. Well, 5 months till this begins. I might just head back, honestly. We turned up. What more could we be asked to do? Actually be here for the whole thing? There's still some people traveling? Okay, we'll wait. That's fine. Suppose we could try and befriend somebody while we're here. That's an option, right? Befriend... Jonah, my brother of Carolina. There we go. Who we already saw arrived, so that's fine. Poetry about romance is done. Some factions are disappearing, and they're disappearing because they're getting too weak to exist. And that is then going to make other ones disappear, because if we have a look at some of these factions... Actually, none of them have it right now, but quite a lot of the time factions have a, because other factions exist, the threshold is lowered thing on them. But yes. Hopefully they'll all just disappear. So I'll pay to repair that sword. And vassals to rightful liege. Yep, keep doing that. Keep as much of the money as we can. Right. Secrets are being exposed. New agents are joining the Secret Service. That's good. 3 months till this begins. As neighboring ruler won a war. In a war against a tyranny. Okay. Cousin was imprisoned. Okay. Should be fine. Is very stressful playing the game when it's so slow, as in month to month, because you're like, 14 years is a long time. Like, you have to properly like wait for it. So you think at any moment you could get a random event that just kills you. Which faction is strong now? Liberty. Okay. I wonder if these are some of the people who were in the previous faction. I wonder whether it started to wear off, whether our 5 years are wearing off. Might be. Why are you in the faction? Because of absolute crown authority, and that that's basically a reason for being in it. If I send you a gift, you still in it? No, you will leave. Okay. So that'll kill a little bit of momentum in the faction. Okay. Back down here. So it's one out of the faction, but somebody else even more powerful joined. Wait, you haven't left yet? Okay. How much would a gift get you? A little bit. Okay. How about cat skill? Yeah, I'll send you a gift as well. This guy might actually leave if I send him a gift, because he'll hit 100 opinion. There we go. 2 people should leave the faction now. Which might help us. Let's see, we'll go back and check in a little bit. Right. Still at this funeral. Another 20 days. Hopefully it gives us some buffs as well. I can vassalize this guy. Okay, sure. I'll vassalize you. Gets me a border with Chelin as well. Okay, so that, for us, is part of Tahoma. So I'm going to grant you to Tahoma. Discovered rightful ownership fascination. So rightful ownership is this one, which means that Casus Belli are cheaper. Okay. I guess I'll take civic duty to make my vassals like me more. You want to be my vassal? You think your realm's distant? Okay. Now how about now? My powerful vassals don't like me, so yeah, you don't want to. Okay. Fair enough. The last chance. What am I going to do here? Speak of his virtues. Every person who's at this funeral loves me. Okay. I apparently have tobacco to export. You don't want to buy it? Indiana? You want to buy my tobacco? Wonderful. Right. Let's have a look at this faction, see if the people left it. It's the people I paid money to. It's even stronger than it was. The people I paid money to did leave it. We have new people in. You were forced to join. Oh, that's annoying. It would be nice if it told me who forced them. But anyway, your faction commitment's negative. Leave the faction, please. My problem with this is, like, because if they stay in the faction for extra time, it then means that people will join the faction. Because if we have a look here, I actually can't see. Well, sometimes you get, like, I'm in the faction because the faction is strong, or my neighbors are in the faction. I think that's the other one. The faction's strong or neighbors in the faction. Let's see. None of them actually have neighbors right now. But it would be nice if some of them could just leave. Already paid you money, right? I haven't paid you any money. I can imprison you, apparently. 100% success chance. Okay. Let's do that. I forgot to go through the list and see who I could imprison. Morning Star. I make everyone look at me more in my own way or offer comfort. That lets her be my friend, my aunt. Okay, that seems good. Right, I've now got him in my prison. Let's now negotiate a release. I want a hook. Thank you. See ya. Okay. I didn't know this person. Okay, in here, pay ransom. Decline. I've gained a hook. Wonderful. Now that person's a holder of a duchy, which means that they should have a vote. Means I should get more votes on our side. I need to go through everyone and see who I can imprison and grab votes for. But, yeah, it's going to be a slow process. Should be in here somewhere. He's only going to have like one vote if he has a vote. There we go. 2 votes. That's 2 votes for my candidate who aren't for somebody else. My candidate's now second. Okay. Whoever... Oh, Justina's lost a ton of votes over time. Oh, that's fantastic. Yeah. Okay. Huge fan of that. Well. It's fine. This faction should be dying slightly. And it's 120. So some people left it. People are still feeling that they want to be in it. You, for some reason, are in it. You're not that committed. I might send you a gift and see if you'll leave. Yeah, he's still kind of committed. You? You're gonna leave. That's another 7%. What's our... It's 80% is our level here. Okay. Send you a gift. Send you a gift. I'm just gonna spam a few gifts out because I have a huge amount of money. See if any of them leave. At least if they leave the faction and it fires, then it's a weaker faction. I'll grab the piety here. Right, how long has this got left on it? Chance we can be friends with this person or get close to it. Sure, why not? Gain some more piety as well. Schemes are being discovered. Anyone out of that faction? 131%. How can it get stronger each time I go to it? Doesn't seem possible. Court grandeur dropped. Stomach rumbling. I don't know, let's try and make Governor Jonah my friend. Like to talk more. That's fine. Okay. Well. How long till the funeral's over? 47 days. Alright. Cool. Heavenly Delights. Life reaffirmed for 5 years. It's a medium health boost. That's huge. I love the health boosts. They can keep us alive until we get the health boosts from the learning lifestyle. That'd be perfect. Do I need any legitimacy? I think, yeah, we're maxed. I don't need legitimacy. So I'll just take the, like, option that doesn't make people dislike us. 25 days. This faction got any more people in it? 105. Okay, so a bunch of people just left. Nice. You might leave. Nope. How about you? I've already sent you a gift. Wow. Okay. You were forced to join. See? Anyone who's forced to join, I should check whether I can imprison them. Yeah, perfect. Just because if I can imprison them, then they will leave the faction, and I don't think they're forced to immediately rejoin. Right. So I can then release you for a hook. Right, although they won't have a vote, but I'll release them for a hook anyway. Okay. Decline. Right. It's fine. Faction. Can I imprison the person in charge of it? Imprison. 100% success chance of imprisoning Ohio. Cool. Is Tiana of Ohio voting for us? Let's see here. Nope. She's probably voting for you then. No? You? No, unless she's like way down on the votes. Wait, she got imprisoned. I can manage things for me. Oh, she's imprisoned. Yeah, there is no fact. Yeah, the war shouldn't have triggered. I'm going to enforce my demands and imprison everybody, but that shouldn't have happened. Yeah. No, that should not have happened, because it was a 100% chance of imprisonment. Okay. Anyway, we've now captured everyone who was in that faction. So now I'm going to release them all for hooks. Well, assuming that they're de jure part of America. You're not though, so you're going to give me 200 gold. Alamo. You're not going to let me do a hook here? How about if I do this? Oh, then you'll accept it. You're going to have a vote. Ohio. You're going to have a vote. Jane. You'll have a vote. You'll have a vote. You will also have a vote. New Haven will have a vote. I think I literally just imprisoned you like 2 seconds ago. So actually, yeah, I'm going to get money for you. Jimmy will get a hook off of you. Wonderful. That worked out really well. I mean, it shouldn't have happened, but it worked out really, really well. Okay. That's fine. Right. Decline. I think we already offered that ransom anyway, so... yeah. That's fine. Clear this out. Cool. You've learned my language. Well done, you. Right, and now we can go into here, and we can force a few more votes. Okay, this one I don't know exactly who we're looking for, so we're gonna go a little bit slower. An assumption it could be many people who we have to force votes for. There we go. Force your votes. Okay. Force vote. Force vote. Force vote. We do have another option as well, which is if we get enough votes to get the new, a new person in charge, we immediately just resign. So I think we can resign the presidency, which would then allow our daughter, who is younger, to take over. That might be a good idea, especially if people aren't allowed in factions right now, because there were two recently in a faction that failed. I think that might be very, very good for us. It's a thought. Yeah. I don't know if we have enough votes yet, though. Okay. Well, that's everyone. Sort by vote score, so she's first in line. So what we could do is we could say, hey, I want to play as Hannah next. Let's just resign the presidency and play as Hannah. Yeah, we could do that. It's not a terrible idea. Let's drop a save in. So, I should be able to resign the presidency. It would depose me. which would then allow us to have somebody else in charge. What's reforge Washington? Wait a second. Oh, wait, never mind. Yeah, okay, Washington State. Yeah. Okay, fair enough. Oh, I need to console command this one, but we can do that. Okay. If I depose myself right now, we play as Hannah. Does Hannah inherit everything? Hannah inherits everything. We play as Hannah. Our heir ends up being Hugh. Herpes is a negative to attraction bonus, but we have... So I think... No, we don't have any positives. But that should be fine. We have other bonuses here to stewardship lifestyle. Stats are better than our mother. Well, minus the... Wait, why do you have 19 stewardship up? Staunch stewards bonus and the court grantor will keep her. So yeah, I think the stewardship's going to be about equal. Yeah. Okay. You're better at intrigue. It's a thought. It would put us in a good situation. The only problem is we wouldn't be able to have a good successor to her, because that would be Hugh. I think that would be okay. Yeah, I think that would be okay. I'm gonna do it. Let's do it and see what happens. Because if we check here, factions are too weak. So we have no factions, and we have a bunch of people who cannot join a faction right now. Yeah, I think this is the right time to do it. If we're gonna do it. For one reason or another, I've deemed myself unfit for the presidency of the United States. While it's not an easy decision to make, it's necessary to fulfill the founder's vision. Hannah ascends the throne. So Anna still lives. The vassals of the realms will do well in the locking up their spouses as Hannah takes the throne. Wow, okay, new president. So we are now Hannah. We're in charge. Hostile factions disband, but that's only because they're, you know... that's only because they were targeted at the previous ruler, though we add in a second. Yeah, all of those people are unable to join factions. So yeah, this is the right time to do this. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, I think this works perfectly for us. Yeah, stewardship's not that much lower. Just what I was checking there. So you're a powerful vassal and you can do this role. I'll put you in as court chaplain, just because you're a powerful vassal who can do the role. I'm going to put Tiana of Ohio in here. Obviously going to have to go and get all of these hooks again. But that's acceptable, I think. Why do you hate me? Kinda just do. Okay. Well, I'm gonna put in Texas here. Marshall's gonna be you. Then Spy Master. Be Hazel of Willamette, who I'm going to send a gift to. And I'm going to immediately start swaying. In fact, I'm not going to sway. What language does she speak? She'll speak the language of her culture. Cascadian language. I'm going to start learning your language. There we go. Right. That's fine. Transfer people to Quebec. Apparently way over my vassal limit somehow. As in, like, even further over my vassal limit. I'm 9 over. Wait, never mind. I'm just making no money. Oh, that's fine then. Okay. Can I vote for Hugh? Hugh being my son who has 2 stewardship. Probably has to be an adult, right? Yeah, it has to be an adult. Okay. I vote for Anna, my mother. Yes. Okay, so I'm going to vote for Anna, my mother. Or I could vote for Jonah, my uncle. I think I vote for Anna, my mother. Although she'd be too old. Maybe I vote for Senator Lizzie? Yeah, I'll vote for Senator Lizzie. Okay. I don't think I have any hooks whatsoever. Do I have anybody who likes me? I'm friends with this person. Okay. Next person who's going to be in charge of the Empire State. It's going to be my son Hugh. Yep. And then this one. District of New York. That's going to be my son Hugh. Yeah. Definitely. Okay. I have cast my vote, right? I haven't. Okay. Be Hugh. There we go. I was sure I'd done that already. University visit's probably good for this character. Let's just wait a second or two. New president. Yeah, immediately factions, but we knew there were going to be factions. Although they're not actually there, which is interesting. Oh no, there we go. It's the Atlantean populists one. Okay. That's fine. I need to do one of these. We're 4 points in intrigue. We have truth is relative already. That's incredible. Yeah. So that's actually exactly what we want. We have a 3 point in stewardship. Do I go down learning? I think I go down learning and get the health boost as soon as possible. Yeah, and then we can take the stewardship perk. And here I'm going to grab ourselves golden obligations. Right. That's fine. I do want to do the university visit as soon as we can, although they are quite expensive. Yeah, absurdly expensive. That's fine. Okay. We have a lot of artifacts, which we all have equipped. That's fine. I'm doing a learning education, which is fine, so we already have learning on. 4 artifacts, I think I already have everything there. Yep. It's fine. Could potentially use this as an opportunity to raise some of these a little bit. It's going to cost me some money, but it'll put me a little bit closer to... yeah, it'll put me a little bit closer to... Let's go up to here, to rank 10. Just do that, apply. So it costs me a lot per month, but that means that we won't be under our amount of court grandeur. Good. Then I want to go to Texas, because you have the most votes. And I'm going to fabricate a hook on Texas. Wonderful. Clear that one. Am I fabricating a hook against her? I don't think I am. Did it just disappear? You're already scheming against her? Oh, there we go. Right, it just took a second for it to refill in. Right, get rid of this outcast. Do we got somebody better? We do. Perfect. Send you a bribe. It's up to 86%. 26. We got anyone better? 29. I'll take the 26. That's fine. 4 months per phase. We got anyone better than 22? 32, 30. And nobody is willing to join that easily. Okay, cool. So that's pretty quick. You're helping a scheme. Alright, that's fine then. We'll do some fabricating of hooks there. Apparently it starts with 2 hooks. What's doing that? I don't know what does that. Anyway, it happened, which is good. Yeah. Oh, this one that we didn't have a second ago, so that gives every vassal 10 opinion of us. It's nice. What's this? I'm missing a treasury department. You can do... Actually, my mother can do that. She's excellent, apparently, at this. Yeah. Good. Right. Became the dynasty head. It's nice. Okay. Factions targeting us and disappearing every 2 seconds. That's good. Faction's still a little bit strong, but it's kind of hitting the point where it's going to fall off, especially as we get more soldiers. Yeah, I'll leave you on reinforcing our levy for now. We'll switch you at some point. Good. I think this is mostly okay. Yeah, I think we mostly actually got away with that. Let's hold court. Fair share. Every county with 10 developments lower than your capital gets thriving development. I'm gonna say I don't care. Oh, and then it ends. Alright, cool. That's fine. That's university visit, which we could do again. Should probably plan one. Either Chapel Hill or Boston seems good. Actually, Boston actually has no negatives. Go to Boston. Need to figure out a way of doing that without being dangerous. Let's go Mercenary Guards and... is it Hills mostly? Hills, yeah. There is some actual danger there. Let's say we get a Mountaineer. Cool. Goal is to study hard with the best study materials possible. Customize route. Wait, which one's this? Lancaster. So there's Lancaster. So let's go that way. That's Bridgewater, which is here. Then this one is White Plains, which is here. Okay, and then out to Concord, which is this one. Then in. On the way back, I go to Nantucket. Actually, I don't want to go over water without the sailor there. On the way back, we'll go to Mount Laurel, which is this one. Then this is Philadelphia, which we are going through. Perfect. That seems good to me. We could start by going to Anacostia as well if we wanted to. Yeah. Let's do that. Right, so that'll get us a bunch of experience. Apply. Go. Perfect. Right. Wait 2 seconds. We're off. Player air keeps changing. That's fine. Yeah. Right. Unpause. We are pregnant, apparently. Okay. Cool. Gaining some Wanderer experience here. Deirdre hates us due to a feud. That's fine. Wanderer does give us bonus opinion of Traveler characters. Someone was a guardian angel for someone else. We will just move on. Right. Got some diplomacy experience and some martial experience. It's all good. This guy gets a weak favor hook on me. Wait, are you the person who's already a rival of me? No. Oh, do I want to pay you 900 gold for 20 opinion? No, I'd rather not. I'd rather take the money off of you. Small deal. I'm not going to buy any of your stuff. Not going to do that. Disease isn't here. It's fine. Secrets are being exposed. A duel demanded. Do I want to be in a duel? Sado could win this duel. Fantastic. And it recruits the other guy to my court. Okay. There is a disease in Long Beach, which is the other side of the country. I was thinking of Long Island. That's fine. Boiling anger, we lose stress. Right. Chop chop. Not gonna do that. Okay. Go here, a little bit extra diplomacy lifestyle experience. And then we arrive in Boston. Senator Stephanie has created the Theobald Roanoke, and we are now here at university. We got a bunch of learning lifestyle experience for arriving here. We're going to get more experience being here. I think that's good. We can transfer a vassal. Right. I think that now is a good point to end the episode. Thank you very much for watching. I'll see you next time. Goodbye.